is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right. Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time. And he's just
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
It wouldn't be hog wild if we had everything figured out immediately, folks.
You know, bumps in the road. That's just what I like to call life.
Bumps on the road, bumps on my chode. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got a little bump on the chode right here, but that's okay. We'll pop that pimple real soon.
Folks, you know what it is. Wait, hold on. Is
It's
that
time for
Oh.
DP.
That was just in the head. All
It was all in your head, Paige.
right.
Hey, do I hear foreigner? Because sounds like this is set to head games.
That's exactly right.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force in the mix.
Well, folks, you know what time it is. It's DP. It's Sundays at 6. We're here. We got riffs. We're gonna penetrate your pussy mouth and asshole.
We're here. We're queer, or one of us is, and it's time to get down and dirty with Dee and Paige.
And it was just Thanksgiving. It was just Black Friday. We can do the rundown on that. But the key thing here is, folks, I got a hog wild shroom story to tell. The lines are open. You can see the number down there.
Call us, please.
You can call in if you've got a Thanksgiving nugget, if you've got a shroom story. Throw it in the mix.
You know,
Add it to the queue.
if you've got a little silly Cybin anecdote that you want to pass along, please drop it in the chat or call us up. The phone lines are open and we're ready to take them.
That is so right. That is so true. Okay. So, how do you want to start this, D? Hey, listen, I've got a pretty hog wild shroomy story.
I think let's save that for the 30-minute mark, per usual.
That's right.
We could even bring you on as a special guest.
But I want to keep bringing it up as a little tease.
for the, it's the rules. You want to tease it every 15 minutes, commercial rules.
That's right. You never know when people are hopping in, joining. Drop a booyah in the chat, folks, if you're hanging out. And what I'll also say is, you want to shout DP for the mountaintop, so open your window, yell it wherever you are.
It's time for DP Sundays at 6.
If you're in Philly, Richmond, Hesse, Germany, I want you to open your window and yell booyah right now.
Yell booyah!
It's 6 o'clock somewhere. That's what I say.
Yeah, Paige, you had a funny idea for like a shirt, didn't you? Of the pig sprawled out in the in a ditch somewhere, covered in vomit, maybe like a loaded gun in his hand, a bunch of like eaten up truffles or shrooms hanging around, and it would say it's 6 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Currently,
that'd be good.
it's 6 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard.
6 o'clock is when we all party, dude.
6
That's
o'clock.
when we go hog wild.
Hey, knock knock! It's 6 o'clock. Time to let the hogs out. This is beautiful.
That's
this
right.
is absolutely beautiful.
Well, no, listen, it's been 2 weeks, and
It's been.
you're right. We should keep teasing my story, and we'll get to it. But I'm sure you've got nuggets, too, so we can go popcorn, and we can start with you. What have you been up to?
Well,
the
you know-
last 2 weeks?
You know, it was Black Friday, so I would like to announce all the things that I purchased.
I would love to hear all the things you purchased, and what I'll say is I was hoping to have a little shirt information. You were talking about the shirts. I was hoping to have a little shirt information today.
Ah.
But the shirts have been fucking me in the ass. I'm trying to figure out how to make it happen. One day, folks, we will have print-on-demand DP shirts. They're coming.
Print on demand. You can get yours whenever Paige figures out what's going on in the laboratory.
Whenever I fucking, yeah, I bought a T-shirt press like a fucking idiot, and I did not know how to use it. I'm trying to figure out how to use it.
Paige thought he was going to be the damn Gutenberg of merch over here, and it turns out that he's only been spreading misinformation on how to print a T-shirt.
If you've got instructions on how to use a Vivor heat press machine, call in 267-428-7103.
We are desperate. Please call this
We're not
helpline
desperate,
because we're
okay?
saying help.
We've done plenty of shows with no call-ins. We're not desperate.
That is true.
I just want to remind folks that the lines are open.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm pretty desperate.
You're desperate.
I'm desperate.
You're bursting out the seams
It's like
for someone to call.
It's like Desert Storm over here. I'm awaiting someone's anxious reply.
You're champing at the bit.
But
Oh my God.
yeah, Paige, Black Friday, it was great. I made some purchases. I got a great deal on a pre-owned pussy for 90% off.
Wow. Now, 90% off. That's pretty heavily discounted, dude.
Yeah, I have to unsew it myself, but
I would think, because I've purchased like, let's say, cars with very high mileage.
yeah.
Is that a similar situation as to what would make a pussy 90% off?
You could park a car in this thing. It is so big. I mean, it is used.
That's great.
When I say pre-owned, it is pre-owned
Well, I'm
and
happy for you.
operated. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, I finally got what I always wanted. The only catch is I have to install it myself. So,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
but yeah, I didn't buy anything for Black Friday. Well, that's not true. I bought a book, but I didn't buy
This
anything else.
90% off pussy thing was a complete facade.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I just said I didn't buy anything.
It was not a complete facade.
It was not a complete facade. I traded in for it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Little I like a trade-in deal.
I traded 2.5 penises for this pre-owned pussy.
Yeah, you used a little whore credit.
And now I just have to get rid of mine. So
That's nice. Well, everyone send Dee $1.
everyone send me $1 so that I can attach my pre-owned pussy that I bought on a Black Friday special deal. Amazon has great deals on pre-owned pussies. You can buy used as well as new.
Yeah.
But enough about my whack purchases, Paige. What did you purchase for Black Friday?
I did purchase. I'm pretty excited about for Black Friday. I purchased a Simpsons arcade machine.
What? Wait, Paige, repeat that for us. You purchased what?
A Simpsons arcade machine.
Perfect timing.
I'm an adult. I do drugs. I buy fucking Simpsons video games, dude.
Now, Paige, give us the rundown. What all is on this cabinet? Surely it's not just one game.
Well, here's what I'm excited about because you're saying you're excited about this very heavily discounted pussy that you've acquired. for
Heavily.
yourself.
You could park a Hummer in this thing. It's so big.
I've decided to do a little farming myself because what I got is I got the Simpsons arcade machine. Of course, it's got the Simpsons beat 'em up. We love that, but it also has Simpsons video bowling.
Oh, video bowling, Simpson
And
style.
if you want to talk about beat up, broken, disgusting pussy, if you want to talk about something that farms it, it's video bowling.
Video bowling farms disgusting pussy for sure.
So what I'm trying to do with this arcade machine is Sigs inside, invite over some trashy women, get some tall glasses of Miller Lite,
Dude, the kind of ladies who have like double H's that are all the way down to their kneecaps.
and see where the night takes us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yeah, Paige is going to be listening to the Statler Brothers.
Yeah, we're talking about a CCR kind of night.
Paige is trying to turn his section of the basement with the printing press into a pool hall, basically. There's going to be a little bar in the corner. There's going to be a surly bartender. He serves you beer that tastes like water. I'm trying
to turn it down. We got a printing press. We got an arcade machine. We got a 3D Superman poster.
You just
maybe
need
a little bar area. I'm trying to make it, when you walk down there, the only thing you can call it is Paige's Funland.
If it were truly Paige's Funland, you would have several Playboy posters hanging up, some centerfolds, if you will.
It might be the Playgirl Mansion in here, but Paige's Funland is in the basement.
Ladies, welcome to the Paige Palace. The prince is in.
You know what I mean?
Hey, if you
I
want
have my own little slice of heaven down there.
If you want one night with the king, you got a bowl of turkey. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Now, Paige, who are you going to main on the Simpsons bowling cabinet?
I don't know. It's the funny answer is Apu, I think. Drop a booyah in the chat if you like Apu.
Why is that the funny answer, Paige?
Just because he's the only Simpsons character they wanted to kick out.
Hey.
They don't have Michael Jackson.
Oh, they should have included Simpsons Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they should have.
They should have put
It's
him
funny
on
because
there.
Simpsons Michael Jackson is not Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
It's just like a guy in an insane asylum.
right who thinks he's Michael Jackson.
But that's the episode they cut out. They got rid of Simpsons Michael Jackson. They said no good.
Disney, release the Michael Jackson episode from the Disney Vault, please. We know you have it. Please give it back.
It's funny, like when they cut it, like the DVDs are worth like hundreds of dollars. So you're like, the guy who buys that is like, his buddies are over. It's like, hey man, you want to watch the Michael Jackson Simpsons? It's like, not really. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like none of them are into it.
It's like some weird guy who has like a very niche collection of things that like you're not really that interested in. Like if a guy had a pocket pussy collection.
Oh, dude, those are weirdos. You see fucking people who like review pocket pussies.
Yeah, No, this
If you have a pocket pussy collection, give us a ring. 267-428-7103.
And if you have a posse pocket, please tell us what that is.
A posse pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a.
I heard you misspeak, and I turned it into a joke.
That's all right.
A Polly Pocket, but it's just a pussy.
Yeah, guys who collect pocket pussies, they have the dragon one, and the Sasha Grey one, and the Dee Williams one.
You sure know a lot about pocket pussies, Paige.
Well, yeah, I've seen the TikToks of these collections here. But wait, what were we saying before the pocket pussy thing?
Dude,
I had another little nugget here.
you had a little nugget.
Yeah.
What
were we saying?
I forgot what it was.
Well, then you go ahead.
Hey.
Drop a booyah in the chat.
Drop a
folks.
booyah in the chat and give us a ring.
Oh, we got a booyah from Radio Oud. Thanks for the booyah.
Oh, well, thank you for the booyah.
I don't think
Much
I'm saying that
appreciated.
name right, but thanks for hanging out.
Thanks
And
for
if you got
hanging.
If you got a shroomy Thanksgiving fucking nugget, drop it our way.
Yeah, we're truffle hunting today. So if you have a shroom story, please give it to us. We're going to be sharing the ones we've got. And Paige, later on, is going to be sharing his own shroom story.
That's right. Don't worry, folks. I'm not just asking you for shroom stories. Mine's coming.
We're not just bleeding you for content to put on our platform. We've got stuff of our own.
Don't worry, folks. Mine's a coming, and it's a good one.
Paige, much like all of the guys with the Pocket Pussies collection, is coming.
That is right.
That's beautiful.
That is right.
That's exactly right.
All right. So what were you saying? You had a nugget, I think.
I had a nugget,
Yeah.
and I had 9 more after that because it was a 10-piece. But yeah, I don't know. The only other thing I had was like we were speaking about what we were doing the past 2 weeks.
Right. Yes. Let's hear it.
I did something very interesting. I went to a fucking video synth workshop.
Yeah, that's right. Let's hear all about it.
Well, it was a cool little thing. There were people
Was
playing
it
music.
funny?
It was the funniest night of my life. Everybody who was there told jokes while they had images of themselves distorted and duplicated on a screen.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
I laughed my ass off to everybody.
It didn't have to be funny if it's psychedelic, and it sounds like this was psychedelic.
This was pretty psychedelic. You know like those like video footage that you see over old concerts where they're like merging the images together and like changing the colors and like blending them back and forth. Basically, this was hardware that would do that for you. And it was run by a collective whose name I can't remember, but they were showcasing some of the equipment that they had and some of the software that they used to make like pretty trippy video stuff. And then people put some pretty trippy music underneath it, including my friend Nino Soberon.
That's nice.
So yeah, it was a nice time. Did not go very hog wild there.
Not hog wild at all.
It was the video stuff was pretty hog wild, but the event itself, I'd say it was not a squealer, that's for sure.
You're saying the meter was at 0.
The meter was in the negatives. It was not very hog wild, but it was very informative and very cool.
No substances in your body?
No substances in my body except the pure thrill of knowledge from
Okay.
learning how to make video synthesis.
Knowledge is raw power, and we all understand that.
Yo, Paige, knowledge is a drug, and I'm addicted full stop to it.
Well, that's good. Maybe you can think of some ideas for the show.
Dude, I'm going to get a video synth or some software for it and just start blending things. It's just like a picture of you repeated like 17 times, and you're just like dancing like a little mushroom guy.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'll say is, in terms of, we completely forgot to mention, the episode, no episode last week.
No episode last week.
That's because the damn fucking bug got loose. Do you
The
know where that
bug
thing
got
is?
loose. Oh, the bug?
We had it over here.
I know our producer captured it, but
I wanted to fucking shake it. I'm so angry.
oh,
at
you
it.
you wanted to agitate it a little bit.
But huge news with the bug. We'll get right back to Shroomies or whatever in a second. Huge news with the bug. Next week, we, our scientist, our producer, Samantha Paget, she's been figuring it out. She's been doing all her research in the background of DP.
She's been working hard. She's been locked away in the laboratory like a maniac studying this thing.
Dude, after she wrangled it up last week, she told me that she's going to have some sort of way to, like, give us a bird's eye view.
Oh, shit.
To zoom in and show us. She has figured out, maybe not what kind of bug this is, but how to view it and how to observe it.
Dude, I had no idea she had such equipment.
This is huge news.
This is wild.
So that'll be next week.
That'll be next week.
Not this week. We can't do that this week. She's not here.
Well, Paige, I'm waiting with bated breath about that. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to know what this little bug was that was crawling inside you and making you act very differently.
That's right. And if you have any guesses as to what that bug could be,
Please drop them in the chat. We would love to know what your guess is about the insect that was featured in 3 episodes ago.
and you can always call 267-428-7103, folks.
I feel like we might have been doing some shrooms ourselves.
Doing some shroom. What are you talking about?
I don't know. We're feeling a little goofy today. I've
This is a
noticed.
goofy episode. This is the Shrooms episode.
Dude, Paige.
I guess. Not really. I was trying to get a topic going.
Paige.
I was trying to stir the pot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a shroom story.
He does have a shroom story. He's going to tell it. Paige, should we get into some of the shroom stories that people sent to us? Or actually, popcorn time. What were you doing when I was doing my video synth thing?
When you were doing, oh yeah, oh you know what? Yeah, so my shroom story is gonna really be across the span of a couple different concerts.
Oh shit! Okay.
So I've been in the past 2 weeks. I went to a couple concerts. We can cover that. I went to Wasp last Sunday. We are sexual perverts.
Wait, Oh, the other one. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. It was as stupid as expected, but like really fun. The crowd was like really dumb, and like, yeah, just talking to him was cool.
Yeah, the other kind of Wasp concert would be a John Mayer concert.
White Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Yeah.
Is he big in the Christian community?
Or a Burzum.
Yeah, true.
If he's seeing Burzum live.
This is true.
Well, damn, Paige, you saw We Are Sexual Perverts.
I saw him. I had to hear "Fuck Like a Beast" in person.
Did they play Fuck Like a Beast?
They did.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Why wouldn't they? It's the only song people really know, I think.
I don't know. After Love Machine came out, I was worried they'd cleaned up their act.
But it was weird because they're really silly, and like I do like them, but they're like really silly and like over the top and like hair metal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure what to expect, dude. Like most of the crowd was like really into Wasp. It
Okay.
wasn't, like you saw some other band shirts, but it was Wasp fans. So that was nice.
Hell yeah, dude. That sounds awesome.
Witness a little rock and roll history. See Wasp.
You've been seeing a lot of metal this year.
Oh, of course. I've been to fucking.
We should have a little metal detector over here to see all the bands that you've been watching.
Let me tell you, if you had a metal detector, it'd go off. I
Hey!
can't show nipple, can I?
I mean, you're wearing your Behemoth sweatshirt right now, aren't you? Oh, no, Batushka.
That's right.
Little Batushka hoodie. You
That's
also
right.
saw Batushka this year.
I saw Batushka. But there's Wasp. Do you have another nugget, or should we just keep going?
I think I've eaten all my nuggets, Paige.
You've eaten all your
I've
nuggets.
smoked my bowl, as it were.
Okay. Well, we can get into the Shroomies stuff, I guess. But here's where we can start is we do have one letter in the mailbag.
Ah, we do. We
You
have
can
one letter in the mailbag, baby.
You can send in your Shroomy espionages, escapades.
Your shroom tomes, as it will.
Your Shroom tones. Send them into the mailbag in the chat or give us a call, whatever.
Give us a call. We're lonely. We want some affection. We're in need of a good time. Please give us a ring and tell us your experiences with shrooms. But yeah, we got one on Instagram already.
Or say whatever the hell you want. The last time we did it, someone beat off. You know what I mean?
I've got a little shroom anecdote too that I can throw in after this.
You've got an anecdote?
I've got a little anecdote.
Well, we can keep doing popcorn. We can, I said wasp because that's just the tip.
That's just the tip,
The
baby.
Shroom stuff is 2 different concerts.
Oh, you're getting a call, Paige.
Oh, boy. We are getting a call.
We're
This is
getting a
DP.
call. This is DP Sundays at 6.
Let's see. Yeah, it's coming through there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Might just be low. Oh, boy. We might have missed the call.
Oh, no.
Call back, folks.
Call us back. We want to get your call.
Call back. If we don't pick up, just all you got to do is hit redial.
The lines may be busy, but we are not. Please call back if you missed the first time.
Andy, see if you can turn that up a little bit. It was coming through.
I will crank it.
Wow, that's hilarious. You beg for a call for 20 minutes, and then you missed the first one. Hey, listen, folks.
Oh, it's coming back, Paige. It's coming back.
Oh, boy.
From
Radiohead.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
to accept press.
Hey, you're on DP Sundays at 6. Who we talking to?
Well, this is Radiohead, a.k.a. Aaron C. on YouTube.
Beautiful, Aaron. How you doing?
Hey.
Can you hear us?
You still there, bud?
So I'm going to say my 2 shroom experiences.
Oh, beautiful,
yeah.
I'm
beautiful.
delayed.
Hey, that's all right. There's a tad delay. I see you in the chat saying the same thing. We'd love to hear your shroom stories.
So my first shroom story was in college. Both of them were in college. And I was drinking a lot of beer, and I threw up after I took the shrooms. And so my friends all had a fun experience, and I was cleaning up vomit in my dorm and hearing children's laughter in my room alone.
So you're tripping, cleaning up vomit, and hearing laughter.
Children's laughter.
Yeah, that was a not great experience, but the next time was pretty good.
It's hog wild, at least.
All right, second time's the charm. What was the second story?
Second time, I didn't hallucinate or anything. I just kind of walked around with my buddy and was high for like 7 hours. And I kept thinking that I had shit my pants and kept checking, but I hadn't. So it was overall good.
Oh, hell
Oh, fuck
yeah.
yeah.
That fucking rules. Well, thank you for sharing, Aaron. Thank you for the call-in.
That was beautiful.
That's exactly the kind of hog wild shit we're looking for, folks.
No shit in your pants, just shit on the line.
Yeah, that's what we like. Hearing children's laughter, being on shrooms, puking, shit in your pants. That's what we're looking for, folks.
It was a phantom shit, dude.
Thank you for sharing, Aaron. Pat N is saying bug wild. I believe it's Nawazik. I hope that's what the N stands for.
That's what it better stand for.
That's my buddy Pat Nawazik. Feel free to call in and explain bug wild. But you had a shroom nugget.
I did have a little shroom nugget. So the first time I did shrooms, it was in a park in West Philadelphia, and it was a beautiful time up to a point, and it was me and our producer Samantha Paget were just enjoying our day. We decided at a certain point in the trip, when the trip was full on, let's go get some beers at a pizza joint that's just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. She went to the bathroom or something, and I was waiting outside.
For sure the bathroom.
It is confirmed she went to the bathroom. I was waiting outside just watching people on the street, enjoying the trip, seeing the beauty of nature as revealed through my third eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then right in front of me, in the middle of the road, I saw a man fall off his bike, and a car had to screech to a halt.
Oh my God!
To-
You seeing this on Shroomies?
I'm seeing this on Shrooms. A man in the middle of the street just took a face plant, and a car is inches away from splitting his melon open. And me being on Shrooms, it didn't terrify me or anything. I was just like, that guy almost died.
Yeah.
And the guy,
Matter of factly, it's just like, yeah, that guy almost died.
the guy got up very quickly, hopped back on his bike, and went on his merry way. And I was left there sitting with a beer, wondering what might have been.
That rules.
There's my little Shrooms anecdote.
I have a Shroom story. I feel like I maybe told it on here before, but
Your most recent Hog Wild story was it acid or shrooms?
it was acid.
That was acid. All right.
Yeah, no, that's the stories.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's shouting it out, saying better than seeing melting squirrels in the trash.
Yeah. No, so it was in college. I had shrooms, and if ever I have shrooms, unlike other drugs, I will just like randomly do them, even if it's inconvenient. Like if I own them, I will just like look at them one day and just throw them in my mouth. Not like I want a trip today. So like I did that in college one day when I was supposed to go see this play for the Spanish class that I was in. So it was like a play in Spanish. But like a lot of my friends were in the play too. But like I took the shrooms randomly. I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to this like play. This should be fun. But like there's one entrance and exit. It's just like you enter in, walk through the stage and like up to the bleachers. So there's no way to leave this building without going on stage literally. So like I realized that pretty quickly, and like my professor was also sitting right by the door. So like any egress, I'd have to talk to him in Spanish. And then I know the shrooms started kicking in, and then the show started, and my stomach starts hurting like horribly. It was like such intense pain that the whole scenario of me being trapped, I was convinced like, yeah, I'm dying here. This is it. Like I feel like my stomach is just going to explode. And I'm just gonna sit here and let myself die while these people are doing this play in Spanish. But like this whole time though, I was just like sitting there feeling worse and worse, and eventually like I just run out the door as soon as the show's over, go to the bathroom, and I like shit for like 15 minutes. And then I come outside, then for some reason there's like a lot of like the fraternities were nearby, and they were just lighting off fireworks.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So to me, I had this moment of just like, yeah, the diarrhea was a test. Didn't interrupt theater. You know that you should never interrupt theater.
You should never interrupt.
Absolutely, I would agree. If there's one takeaway, you gotta have a takeaway from every shroom trip.
And my takeaway was life could end at any moment.
That's right. And that's a very real lesson that some people need to learn.
Exactly. It would that we would all be so lucky to see a man almost wrecked by a car while falling off his bicycle in the middle of the road. Now, Paige, what do you think the takeaway is from this message we got on Instagram? Because we got a little thing from a former guest of the show.
We have a message from friend of the show, Pete. You wanna read Pete's nugget here?
I would love to read Pete's nugget here. Pete writes, forgot how to talk in Las Vegas for like 6 hours. Thought I was a ghost briefly.
That's pretty good. Yeah. With those kind of hallucinations, you had to have taken like a shit ton of shrooms.
Yeah.
Which rules?
Like physically encumbered by how much shrooms you've taken.
That's hog wild.
He could not speak. He had a Tony Soprano moment.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I had a me and the producer for like a week or two, we were like fucking around with kind of microdosing. Like we just had like a baggie of shrooms and we were like eating shrooms.
Okay.
And I had this really fucked up shroomy dream one night where in the dream it was like shrooms were like ketamine, where like you couldn't move. But I had a dream that there was like a guy like robbing, like, a group of like kids like robbing our place.
Oh my god.
And I was like so shroomy, and I was in my bed, and I was just pretending to be asleep, but I wasn't asleep. Like like they had like a they had like a guy like in the room like making sure I didn't wake up, but I was like awake the whole time.
Dude, that's insane.
How about that? Just too shroomy to move.
Did they take anything valuable?
But in my mind, it was in my dreamy, shroomy mind.
In your shroomy mind.
It was treating shrooms like ketamine. Like I was in a K-hole. Like I literally couldn't move.
You were in an M hole.
I don't think you can be in a shroom hole.
A mind hole.
A mind hole. That's right.
Now, Paige, did the kids steal anything valuable?
My respect. Yeah.
It's the worst thing you can take from a man.
That's what hurt the most, was the lack of respect.
The other thing hurt too, but not as much as the lack of respect.
That's right.
Well, beautiful. If you have a shroomy story, drop it in the chat, give us a call, or hit us up on Instagram.
The ones, what I'll say is, the ones the Squealer submitted today, excellent.
Excellent stories.
2 huge fucking bangers from Aaron. Pete's was very funny.
Very funny, Pete.
Keep them coming, folks.
Feeling like a ghost.
Yeah. Do we want to fucking? It's getting too hot in here. I might.
I think it's just you.
This wasn't my plan here, but I'm surprised. I'm surprisingly getting hot.
If you stick around long enough, you will see Paige completely naked on the show.
Yeah, now you're seeing the tat. This is getting
right?
kind of steamy.
He's given a little tease.
I wish we could have episode 69 every week. Would that be possible? Everyone, I was like, let's follow it up with drug shit. Everyone really gets going for sex shit.
They really do.
Every week it's gonna be sex from now on.
This seems like a Paige. This seems like a very horny Groundhog Day situation.
Yeah. You ever try to fuck on shrooms? You ever masturbate on shrooms?
Fuck on shrooms?
Give me the rundown.
I have never done that. Have you ever done that? How does it feel?
I don't know if I've full on like while I'm tripping fucked.
Okay.
But like definitely a little shroomy.
Acid, yes.
Feels nice.
Acid feels nice.
I don't know.
I've never done it on mushrooms.
I haven't done much acid.
Acid.
You want to do an acid episode?
I would love to do an acid episode. A little LSDP, if you will.
LSDP. Now that I like.
Now that you like?
Yes. Yes. LSDP.
In the mix.
Do an episode on acid. Now that's an idea.
Ah, that is an idea. I feel like episodes on substances are usually funnier as edits than they are as full episodes. Because I feel like a lot of the episode then just becomes the kind of like drug conversation that you have that feels really good in the moment. But if you're not on the drug, it doesn't feel as good.
I feel like podcasts in general are funnier as edits than as full episodes.
Hot take from Paige: podcasts should be edited.
If we're being honest, no, not DP, of course.
Of course not. It's an hour. It's digestible.
It's very digestible,
What
just
more could
like
you want?
Shroomies. An Instagram live on acid. Oh my god!
Now that's an idea.
On the move. Are you suggesting that we should go somewhere?
A little DP on site.
Let me ask you, because I'm about to talk about going to a bunch of concerts on shrooms.
Yeah.
Do you like going to events on? It takes a Teflon mind.
Yeah.
To go to events with like 3,000 people.
Steel cage. I've never done it with 3,000 people. I think the most I've ever done it has been going to. Well, I went to a thing in the woods where I did a little bit of mushrooms, but mushrooms overall do not agree with me very well. They make me feel very depressed.
Oh, interesting.
Like, they feel good for a little bit, but there's always a point where I start getting, like, gloomy ideas, and then I'm like, I don't think I should be alone.
DP goes to white gas.
Yeah.
On the move. Yeah, well, if I was on acid, my eyes would be squinty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades.
Yeah, no, I agree. Wait, what was our point?
I don't know. I've never been to a thing on shrooms that had a bunch of people at it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like over 100, I would say. I went to a comedy show on shrooms.
Oh.
It was an open mic too.
That doesn't seem like it would be fun.
I mean, it was fun because I was on shrooms and I was also like 6 beers in.
Oh, I remember that. That was the Raven Lounge.
Oh no, that was another time. Oh yeah, that was another shroom
There was that
thing.
week at Raven where like we were all doing shrooms.
Well, here's the thing about shrooms making me sad.
This is
Another
the
shrooms
Shrooms app.
anecdote.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, it was it Drew's birthday? Drew Montana, friend of the show.
Of course.
Yeah, I went to Raven Lounge one night, and I was already feeling pretty bad. So people were handing out shrooms, and I took a little bit as like a party favor.
People were treating shrooms like a party drug.
They
which
really
was,
were.
Which was the problem this week.
These were also the shrooms that gave everybody intense diarrhea, if I remember correctly.
Shrooms just do that. Shrooms fuck with your stomach.
Yeah, this was a bad batch, as they say.
I was gonna say that, and I'll get to. I've figured out the trick with shrooms, and I'll get to that when I get to my stories.
Okay.
But
okay.
what I will say is, everyone's talking about puking and like feeling like they got to shit their pants. Underrated part of shrooms, or not underrated, but like people don't talk enough about shrooms fuck with your stomach.
They really do.
They make you feel like you got to puke. They make you feel like you got to shit. But I figured them out, folks, and I'm going to share that nugget later.
Stick around for Paige's nuggets on how to not shit while on shrooms.
Stick around, because I figured it out, and it's genius, and no one has done it before me. That's all I'll say.
DP, Sundays at
and
6.
Call now, 267-428-7103.
Hey! But yeah, I took shrooms at this thing, and then there was a dead squirrel outside of Raven Lounge. And I was already feeling pretty bad and pretty contemplative.
What is it with psychedelics and dead squirrels?
I know, right?
This is insane.
This seems to be a recurring theme for our house. But there was a dead squirrel hanging out, and I just felt intense, like, compassion for this squirrel. And so I just started petting the squirrel on the ground. It was like rigor mortis, like cold.
Oh, I remember.
It was a dead squirrel, and I was just like petting it very affectionately, looking at it like, who could have done this to you? And everybody around me was just like, what the fuck are you doing, petting a dead squirrel?
Yeah, you're going to get rabies.
I did not shit from those shrooms, but I did pet a dead squirrel for upwards of 5 to 10 minutes.
What's worse? You decide, folks.
Yeah, drop it in the chat. Dead squirrel, petting, or diarrhea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
That's up for you now. The ball's in your court, squealers. Let it rip.
It's up for you to decide.
Hey, comments, explode. Decide if I was right or if everybody else was right for shitting their bowels out.
Text 41273 if you think D was right. If you think everyone else at the Raven Lounge was right, tweet at the Raven Lounge. Code number 4652.
And if you really want to help me get this Black Friday pussy installed as a callback to earlier in the episode, text me $1 at Venmo.
At Venmo.
WW-DD.
There you go, folks. Do all of that.
Do all of that and then some.
Yeah.
Well, Paige, we've discussed some shroomy content. Should we jump into your Hog Wild concert exploits?
I think we can get into the Hog Wild here.
Yeah, we're getting Hog Wild.
So I've been going Hog Wild with some shroomies lately.
Ah.
Been trying to low-key trying to microdose a little bit, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a little dabble do ya every day.
Well, what I'll say is, so I've been going to the concerts. I'll start backwards because the two bands I saw Merciful Fate on shrooms.
Okay.
And I saw Amon Amarth on shrooms.
Ah.
Amon Amarth was week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So I'll start with that.
Viking Feast Week, if you will.
Because the more Hog Wild thing happened with Merciful Fate. So we'll start with Amon Amarth.
Hell yeah. This is Paige's Hunter S. Thompson-like shrooms routine. He's going to give you his regimen.
Well, you mentioned the Viking Feast. Exactly right. It got me hyped up for Thanksgiving. I don't know. Did you have any Thanksgiving nuggets you wanted to share?
Well, I made an excellent turkey.
Great turkey.
That's all that needs to be said about that. If you need a good turkey basted and broiled, call me up because I make a mean turkey. I make a better turkey than anyone, especially that goddamn bitch in Virginia who cannot make a turkey. You know who you are, and I'm speaking directly to you. I'm hopping on a soapbox right now. I'm not going to name names here. I'm not going to dox anybody. But if you're at that house and you're still making that turkey the way you used to, it's over for you. I'm going to cut your throat. I'm going to dox your children. I'm going to burn your house down using your oven with that awful turkey in it. I make a better turkey. Enough said. Okay, that's my soapbox.
Great soapbox. I love the D soapbox. They fucking rule. And all of them were 100% serious.
They're completely serious. I don't make threats lightly, so I make a good turkey.
She makes a great turkey. It was a great bird, but beautiful. I was wondering if there were any nuggets. You're right. That's all that does need to be said.
There's one nugget, and it's a full turkey.
But Thanksgiving has become one of my favorite holidays, TBH.
TBH.
Just because this is, the third or fourth year in a row we did it with...
year 3.
Year 3.
Yeah, year 3.
Yeah, I love me, you, and Paget. And this year, my girl Sonia was there.
Aha.
And we're talking about microdosing shrooms. That's also what's happening. She's fucking around with it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been fucking around with it a little bit.
It's a little lover's endeavor, if you will.
That's right. Oh, hold on. We got to... Can Dee confirm the last 4 digits of her phone number so I can give her $1 for Black Friday pussy?
It's 5139.
5139. Black Friday pussy right now.
In the mix.
Yeah, half off.
Hey.
We are slashing clits, folks.
Yeah. You can also confirm without the number.
Drop a booyah on the chat. You can also pay without confirming. That's right.
But yes, I've said it. I won't say it again.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, the point is shrooms have been floating around, right? And
they've been in the air, as you will.
Well, I got 2 new updates this week, folks. I've been going to metal shows, and I've been doing drugs.
Shocking news from Paige. This is a major change in his life. Something that he wasn't doing before.
Yeah. But yeah, so Thanksgiving's become one of my favorite holidays anyway.
Mm.
And a Monomarth got me so fucking hype up because it was like they kept saying, "Wait, tonight's a Viking feast," and it was like just this sense of togetherness. We're all warriors. It's fucking. We're going to Valhalla. It's fucking Viking time, baby. 2 days before Thanksgiving, got me really hyped.
Yeah.
You
got your boys in blood right there.
That's right. Now this is where I'll say, and it's kind of microdosy advice.
Okay.
But in terms of the puking, I've cracked the code. I figured it out.
This is Paige's secret. Tune in, take notes.
Especially, I like timing it with a show. You go to a concert with a fucking bag of shrooms in your shoe, you know, and you fucking what you do is you take the shrooms, and the first band starts, and you just munch on a little shroom. You eat a cap, you eat half a stem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you do that same thing throughout the show, and then by the time the headliner's getting on stage, you're finishing in the bag. No problem. No shit in your pants. No puke. No projectile vomit.
I see.
You're just riding a wave the whole night.
So you pace yourself is what you're saying.
Well, you pace yourself. I'm just saying, in my younger days, I was like, you gotta fucking just eat a bag and fucking see what happens.
You're talking about riding a smooth
This is
wave.
not the way to do it. I'm turning into Yoda for fucking psychedelics.
It's the difference between getting caught in the undertow and body surfing all the way to shore.
That's right. Surfing with the alien.
Yeah, baby.
Surfing with Odin.
You were surfing with the alien.
That's right.
The aliens from the north.
But anyway, other than seeing, I've seen several concerts on shrooms, and it's always fun. Just it's like seeing something in Ultra HD versus just 720p. You know what I mean?
Sundays at 6.
Ultra HD Sundays at 6. Ultra HDP Sundays at 6.
Ultra HD 720p Sundays at 6. All right, beautiful. And this was a Monomarth, you said?
Yeah. Well, so really, it's fun to see concerts on shrooms, watching it, good time. But the only thing I wanted to point out that was kind of shroomy, nothing really hog wild happened other than it was a great show.
Okay.
They've got crazy set pieces, you know what I mean? They've got they have a song about Loki, so Loki is running around on stage.
Ah!
They have warriors fighting on stage, hitting each other with swords and shit.
Okay.
So crazy set pieses, it's fun. They had a Leviathan at the end that they attack.
Oh, beautiful.
But they have this song called "Put Your Back into the Oar." Have you heard of it?
Oh, you've played it for me.
I was telling you about it.
Oh, I've heard it.
Yeah, and it's a
I've
song
heard of
about
it.
rowing, basically. But they have the audience, when they do it, sit down on the ground and row.
Ah!
And it's a fucking 2,500 seat. It's the Fillmore in Philly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's 2,500 seat rock club. So you sit down and there's beer all over the ground and fucking crazy shit. And on shrooms, it feels like you're on the ship of the floor of a Viking ship. It's literally.
You're riding the waves of a Yingling that just got spilled 20 minutes ago.
That's right. The high seas.
More like the Heineken seas.
That's right. There were 2,500 people there. Let's just say I got Corona.
Hey! Corona. Light?
Nah, not light.
Oh, the one you don't put a lime in.
I can't even taste the lime.
Hey! Well, damn, Paige, that sounds wild. Now, did they have people open a pit to sit down and start rowing on the ground, basically?
People just kind of did it.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
Let me say this, because it was a big crowd. I want to just get your opinion on this.
Okay.
Big crowd. It was pretty packed in. They're a popular band.
Right.
Especially these European bands don't come over here a bunch. So when they're here, it's if you want to see them, go see them.
Right.
So it gets pretty packed in. Oh, yeah. So big middle row, people are packed in, right?
Right.
The people on this side, they all sat down. Where I was, I and a row of 4 or 5 other people sat down, and all the people in the front didn't. And my argument is, if you won't do that, you're not metal.
They refuse to put their backs into the oar.
I'm saying those people shouldn't be standing in the front. I get it's GA, anyone can stand there, but it's you're not metal. Don't stand up there. You know what I mean?
Were there people doing it in the balconies?
Well, I guess they were already sitting. You know what I mean?
They didn't have to put their back into the oar as much, it sounded
in
like.
the balconies, yeah.
Yeah. It sounded like they put their feet up.
They're already in Asgard.
Hey!
But you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
only reason not to do that is, ew, it's gross.
But on shrooms, you're like, hell yeah, I'm about to rollick on the high seas, baby.
That's
I'm
right.
about to slaughter some Danes.
That is right. I can't wait.
Hell yeah,
Go
dude.
barbarian mode.
That sounds like a transcendental experience right there.
It was pretty nice.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it was pretty nice.
Now, what was the other one you said? You said it was Merciful Fate.
Right. So I saw Monomarth, and then the week before Merciful Fate. Literally the week before, right?
Damn.
But
Back
what
to back.
What I do want to say is cool is, like I was saying, a Monomarth had all those set pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Is like these bands are like way bigger in Europe, and they do all of these crazy like shows in stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come to the Fillmore, which is 2,500 seats, and they bring the whole show.
That's
Like
beautiful.
they have to pack it down to like a tinier stage, but they bring all of it. They don't fucking water it down at all. So that is what's very cool.
It's the full
Especially when you
circle.
go on drugs.
So you saw Merciful Fate at the same place.
Yes, Fillmore.
Okay.
In Philly. If you like shows, go to the Fillmore. Very nice.
This is Paige's paid promotion for the Fillmore in Philadelphia.
Paid for by Live Nation. Go to the Fillmore.
Endorsed completely by Paige Campbell of
Oh.
DP Sundays at 6.
I think we got a nice shroomy nugget here in the
Oh,
comments.
give it to us.
Aaron's saying, I was at a punk show in Richmond and the singer asked everyone to come to the front. I got knocked over and hurt my hip. I should have sued because I fell on my keys. Well, Aaron, what I'll tell you is, that's crazy. Were you on shrooms?
Were you on shrooms? And also, yes, that is malpractice. You could have sued.
You could have sued, but also I don't know, you're at a punk show in a garage. I don't
It sounds like you would just beat up the venue, the show hoster.
You're at a punk show in a garage. I don't know that they're really going to
Yeah,
give
that's
you much leeway.
that sounds like polite etiquette. It sounds like it was an honor for you to fall on your sword, as it were.
I also remembered another shroomy nugget.
Ah,
I'd love to hear a shroomy nugget.
producer nugget
First
2.
time that I ever did shrooms, it was actually like truffles. It's like little fucking fungus that have like a little bit less psilocybin than shrooms, but it's still
Mhm.
psilocybin.
That's what hogs find.
Yeah, exactly. And so I did those, and I was like in the Netherlands, and at some point we were meeting. There was like the dike, and then there was a little like area leading out like into the water on top
Mhm.
of it, and it was like these rickety bridges, and there was like this house just like in the middle, kind of like a fishing spot or like a hunting blind for a fish. I don't know. That's what it felt. It was a little shack, just like literally floating on 4 beams with nothing connected to it. You have to jump into it.
Yeah.
And I saw my friends do that, and I was just kind of like really disoriented. I remember looking at a potato chip and like getting really giddy by thinking like, oh my god, this took so much effort to get here. Shit like that. But like I go and I clamor and I make all of these jumps that feel like it's like fucking Super Mario 64. And I get into the room where I thought my friends were, and there were 4 other Dutch people. And they would not speak English with me, and I think they started making fun of me because I jumped all the way there, and like I don't want to get out of here, but they're there talking Dutch to each other and like pointing at me and laughing. And I'm like, again, like there was water under us. There is no exit. I have to like jump out. I just kind of sat there and took it, and one of my friends showed up. But yeah, and then everyone disbanded really abruptly, and I was just like in a side of town I've ever been in on shrooms for the first time in my life, and then just like, okay, bike home.
Wow.
And I made it home, but it was the most terrifying ride. I don't know how I did it. I just kind of like,
I mean, you're in a different country. Like,
Yeah.
That is insane.
Get home now.
Holy shit.
Great shroomy nugget.
Great shroomy nugget from our producer, Samantha Badgett.
Love that shit. Yeah.
Now, Paige, give us the Merciful Fate nugget.
Right. So same thing. Go to Merciful Fate. He brings the whole show. Amazing, right? You
Right.
know, I'm eating shroomies throughout the night.
Doing the Paige special.
Doing the Paige special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making sure nothing bad happens downstairs.
Microdosing into a crescendo. You know what I'm saying?
Yay!
We were watching Bugs orchestrating earlier.
Mhm.
That's what's happening.
Paige was at the Symphony of the Night, if you will.
Yep.
Also, quick shout out to Bugs Bunny. Bugs, you rule, man. I love you.
Bugs does rule. Shout out to Bugs.
I hope Bugs does shrooms.
Would you fuck Bugs Bunny?
I would fuck Bugs Bunny.
Hell yeah, dude.
I would make sweet, sweet love to Bugs Bunny. He's got godlike powers. You know he's going to be a little trickster in bed, but it's going to come out feeling so good.
Yeah, no, Smash for sure. Yeah, no, I think about he's definitely got game. Bugs
You know
does.
Bugs.
I'd love to see
Bugs
what's
has
under
no
that
shame
little,
in his
that little
game.
cotton tail.
I know, right? And that carrot.
That's right.
He'll pull it out of your ground, I'll tell you what.
Well, speaking of, as a quick aside, speaking of cartoons and shrooms,
Some funny animals.
I was thinking about this with psychedelics.
Okay.
And I've mentioned on the show before that I just want the world to have cartoon physics. But I'm saying I wish they had something that you could take that would give you all the hallucinations, but you don't feel high as fuck.
Okay.
Like you're walking around and you're just like clear-headed, just like, oh look, that wall's melting.
I feel like you need to mix your substances appropriately. Take acid and then do coke.
Oh, would that work?
It might.
There's only one way to find out.
One to give you some clarity, the other to make you see the world.
Tune into the Patreon, folks. You can see me do cocaine and acid at the same time.
Live on the Patreon, he's going to be hitting up his substances, mixing his cocktails. It's going to be a blast.
What is like, you know how like candy flipping of like doing a psychedelic and like Molly at the same time?
Yeah.
That's like a known combo. What would the combo name for acid and coke? Just, I'm getting terrified. I don't know.
I think it'd just
That
be
is a-
cherry coke because it's a little sweeter than the
Cherry
regular.
Coke.
That is a good combo. I like the pretzel and cheese ones.
Hey, I'm more of a pizza gal myself.
Yeah, pizza's where it's at.
This is beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, what I'll say is, we went out to Merciful Fate. Now, when we were going out, it was like a Monday night or something, right? I looked in my wallet and didn't see my key. And I was like, Aaron's talking about falling on his keys. This is the perfect segue, because the night began. I had shrooms in my shoe, shoe full,
Right.
shoe full of shrooms, phone, wallet, keys. But
The forager's flask, as they say.
we were 10 minutes into the walk, and I look into my wallet. I see no key. And I'm like,
Uh-oh.
well, it's a Monday. I low-key forgot about karaoke, but I was like, Paget or Megan or someone will be home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone will be here. Fuck it. We're going to see the king. I'm on my way to a dangerous meeting. I don't have time. I don't have time to worry about this key. So,
Chekhov's key. You heard it in the first act. Wait for it to come back in the third.
that's right. So, we do what we do. Now, at a Monomarth, I didn't drink.
Okay.
We're fucking microdosing shroomies. We're getting drinks going. We're having a good time. We're fucking trashed.
I gotcha.
Right?
I gotcha.
Sloppy, jalopy, shroomy as all get out. At the end of the King, we watched King Diamond. It was amazing because they said 2,500 seats at the Film Bore.
Mm-hmm.
King Diamond, I was going around thinking like he hadn't done Merciful Fate in America in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
On stage, he said 23 years.
Jesus.
It's been 23 years since they've done this damn show in America.
You really got a diamond in the rough, as they say.
Diamond in the rough, and I was happy to see people showed out for him. The venue seats 2,500. They said they sold 3,000 tickets.
Holy shit.
So it was fucking packed.
Don't tell the fire marshal.
Don't tell the fire marshal, but what are you going to do?
Hey.
What are you gonna do?
You're going to get lit.
I forgot forgot about karaoke. Exactly right, Aaron. Exactly fucking right. So yeah, we get home, and I forget. No wallet, or no key in the wallet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm shroomy. I'm drunk. I'm gay. I'm horny. I just want to get inside. It's cold as hell. You know what I mean?
You heard it here first. Paige is gay.
And shroomy. Don't forget about shroomy.
I can't wait till Sophia hears this.
Who the hell's Sophia?
Yeah, never mind. Sonia.
Yeah,
We'll edit it out in post.
we edit nothing.
Okay, so you get home. You get home from the show.
Yeah.
You're fucked up on shrooms.
Fucked up on shrooms.
Fucked up beyond belief on shrooms.
I mean, everything is melting, dude.
Wasted on hops and psilocybin.
I just act like I'm like way more fucked up than I am. It's like, dude, everything is melting, dude. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure of me, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So you get home. What do you do about the key situation?
Well, I called. I text. I called. No one's answering. No problem. You know what I mean. It's
Right.
like, it's like midnight. People are doing their own shit. But in times when I've been in a more sober mindset, I've tried to get into our backyard, and I've always bailed on it when I'm midway through
Okay.
trying to get into the backyard.
Okay.
Because the way you got to do it is there's a little alley, and there's like a brick wall, and you got to hop a brick wall, and you think you're in our backyard. No, you're in the neighbor's backyard.
It's filled with garbage.
That puts you in the neighbor's backyard.
It's filled with shit.
She's not wrong. It's filled with garbage. But I'm a man on a mission. I'm shroomy. I'm drunk. I'm horny.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
He's ready to fuck. The world's his oyster.
I'm in the back of the neighbor's yard,
Okay.
and there's another fence. I gotta hop this other fence. I hop over, Now I'm in our backyard.
Okay.
I'm rooting around. I'm trying. I'm looking for any angle I can. I go to this backyard, our backyard, of course.
Right.
I look through the window. I see the key. I try to lift nothing. You can't get into the hog quarters. It's an impenetrable fortress, folks.
It's this fortress of solitude,
right.
protected by shrooms and forgetfulness.
That's right. So I'm back there for maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm just rooting around. I'm trying to figure an angle out, right?
Okay, right.
And I hear a voice. It's Sonia. She goes, "Paige, any luck?" And I go, "No, I'm on the roof." This whole thing happened in like a span of like 10 minutes.
All right, be honest. How many stories?
How many stories? What do you mean?
How many stories high?
Oh, it's not that high, I don't think.
Like 2 stories?
I mean, it's the second story of our building.
Okay, so 2 stories up.
2 stories up, but it's not that high, really. You know what I mean? You know our backyard.
It's just about 18 feet.
Maybe like 18 feet. I just put my hands on that thing and did a pull-up. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. Holy shit. You Rambo'd yourself onto the roof of the house.
Yeah, and so I was... I opened the window in the laundry room. There was a lock, and I was able to jimmy it and rip it off.
Holy shit.
And I slid my way through into the laundry room.
Dude, that is insane. That is hog wild right there.
That's
Holy
hog
fuck.
wild. Breaking into the hog quarters on shrooms?
God damn, dude.
Climbing a roof on shrooms?
That's hog wild.
And IPAs? And the power of Satan?
Now, what would you have done if you had fallen?
I think I would have been fine. I'm on shrooms.
They protect you from anything.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was something I understood about shrooms is they had like healing properties of some sort.
Yeah, fun fact about psilocybin, it gives you temporary invisibility in any situation.
Yeah. I thought it was like a cast of protection spell over you.
You're like Superman. You're able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
That's right.
Or
I mean,
tall
I
fences
did.
at least.
I did leave a tall building.
In a single bound.
In a single bound. I got right up
One
there.
pull-up, baby.
Ugh.
Well, beautiful. That's a great hog wild story, Paige. Holy shit.
That's pretty hog wild. You got any questions for me about it? I don't know.
I think I've asked all the questions I need. I think the rest is left to mystery.
The rest is left to mystery. Speaking of mysteries, folks, next week you can find out what the bug meant. I figured out what Pat meant by bug wild. We were talking about the bug.
We would love to know what that euphemism means, or maybe we don't.
We
Who knows?
understand. We were talking about next week you can see what the mystery bug is.
The mystery bug, our producer and amateur scientist and practical magician Samantha Paget has cracked it.
Paget's powers.
Nuclear physicist Samantha Paget.
There you go. Yep.
A doctorate in Yale
Mm-hmm.
in multidimensional theory.
Right.
And also Queefing has cracked the code on what this bug is and the strange action it has had on Paige's body.
Basically, that's it.
That's the show, folks.
Yeah. Any plugs or anything?
Yes.
Any closing remarks?
Lisa is going to be playing 2 shows this weekend. One at the Haven on Friday and one at Philomoka on Saturday. It's going to be great bills for both of them. Check out our Instagram for more information. And I'm going to be releasing some solo music under D_W. Check out my SoundCloud, which is Noisy. Same here, except one less hyphen. And that's all I got. Paige, what about you?
You know, I'm at Uncle Paige on everything. Follow me. Keep an eye out for shows. They pop up here and there. Other than that, do shrooms. Thanks for checking out the show. And stay fucking hog wild.
Stay fucking hog wild.